In a broad world of tarot, where we constantly seek guidance to our questions pertaining to broken hearts, the acquisition of more money, improved health, and the common fare, the readings contained within our universe are meant to inform us of the dangers lurking around random corners and to provide direction on how best to avoid them. This information is timeless, so whether it gives us insight into our present, direction towards our future, or clears away the shroud of confusion surrounding our past, let us now delve deep into the mysterious realms of Phantom Justice Tarot.
Hello, and thank you again for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I'm your host, The Phantom, and I pray you all are doing well, staying safe, taking care of yourselves, and taking care of one another. Please hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. And also, keep in mind that if anything I say in these messages do not resonate with you or you don't like, then please leave those messages on the floor, leave them at the door. Somebody else will come along, pick them up. I promise and guarantee you. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. I will say a few minutes ago before I began the reading, a certain state popped into my mind, Milwaukee. I guess Wisconsin is the state, but Milwaukee isn't Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yeah, the city, Milwaukee, popped into my mind. So I don't know if somebody is from Milwaukee or if that will resonate with anybody from there or if that plays into whatever the energy is coming out. But as I said, I'll just mention random occurrences and places and situations. I have some cards that I'm in the process of making and creating just to give additional details, so we'll have that up soon. But hell, we already go long enough with these cards, so imagine if I add more to the mix. So anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this reading. And I'll try not to shuffle as much because I think it can be annoying with these cards making all that noise. They're very sturdy cards, but yeah. Alright. I'll give them a shuffle. I did shuffle them off camera, but I will give them another one. So, alright, now let's really get into your reading, okay? Alright, the Queen of Cups. So, this is water energy, water sign. Queen of Cups is usually very intuitive, very feeling. They're loving, they're caring, they're nurturing. They want to make sure that they are taking care of course, themselves, but also other people that they're emotionally tied to. But this is somebody now, I don't know, maybe someone who was selfish or is selfish. Maybe they turned off their caring meter. They've lowered their caring factor, or they're just not giving a damn. They didn't give a damn about something. I don't know. We'll see what goes on as we progress. But this is a feminine energy, whether it be a man or whether it be a woman. Okay? But it's somebody, as I said, they're cold. They're cold. Maybe they feel cold or emotionally distant or cut off or something. Let's see. Because usually with this Queen of Cups, it is that cold, in the reverse, it's emotionally distant, very vindictive as well too, because again, it does represent the emotions. So I don't know, possibly someone being hurt, turning off their emotions, or something has happened. But let's progress. Okay, Five of Pentacles. Now we're kind of seeing why this person is bitter, because now it's forming. Five of Pentacles is Taurus energy. They've been kicked out of somewhere, or they were kicked out. They were rejected. So it's like rejection. Okay. So here we go. It's a story, a tale as old as time. Did I say that as in one of those readings the other day? Beauty and the Beast. I think I made that reference. I may have made it in reference to one of my other videos in the other channel. Yeah, I do have another channel. The Ace of Swords. Okay, speaking of, as I'm telling y'all, I have another channel, and then the Ace of Swords comes out, but it comes out in the reverse. So the Ace of Swords is truth and clarity. I am telling the truth, but my other little channel, it's been up for a hot minute actually, but I didn't provide more details. But there is a clue in um, actually all of these readings. um, you know, there's a clue in there as to what my other channel name was. I changed it, but who knows? If you type it in, you might still find it. But anyway, so lies. All right. So now we get into why this person was rejected, or why they're bitter, why they were kicked out of somewhere. They lied about something. Okay. Lies exposed. Now we getting somewhere. So they're jaded, they're hurt, they're pissed, they're mad. Maybe at one point this person, if this was a group or something, because again, or if this was a family group, friends, it doesn't matter, work situation, whatever the energy is, this person is now bitter about it because they've been rejected, they've been kicked out, they've been shunned in some type of way, and it's because of some lie. So let me see now. Were they the ones telling the lie? Or were the lies being told on them? And this is why they are feeling this way. Because if somebody was kicked out of somewhere unjustly and that wasn't fair based off of a lie, that's an entirely different story. So either this person was being lied upon, or they were doing the lying. Hell, I hope they weren't doing both, because now they're playing both sides of the fence. And that's a very dangerous game as well, too, especially if they're going back and forth between other people. That dog carrying a bone, and I just say that because I'm seeing that dog right there. Now, if we see the Six of Pentacles comes out, then I know for sure somebody was carrying information. The Nine of Wands in the reverse. Sagittarius, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So somebody couldn't, it's like somebody being defenseless against this Queen of Wands energy, because now we have two queens up here. One is in the reverse, one is in the upright. But the truth is in the middle somewhere, or a lie was in the middle of all of this. Because Queen of Wands, that is, she's standing tall. She's confident. She's the leader. She's taking charge. So it could be the same person. And perhaps this is saying that this same person, if this lie was told on them, then okay, they were kicked out, they were rejected, turned away, but this turned them into this Queen of Wands energy. As I said, they stepped out of their feelings and they stepped more into their power here, which isn't always a bad thing. It's not always a negative thing. So they rose above the lie. But if this is someone who was out telling the lies and out playing both sides of the fence or so, this is why they are now mad, because they have been replaced by this Queen of Wands energy, which, again, I would much rather have a Queen of Wands energy than a Queen of Cups in the reverse, because Queen of Cups in the reverse is, they don't care. They are selfish. They're bitter. They can be very vindictive and cold. Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, this energy, they may not show emotion on a grander scale or a lot, but it's not saying that they don't have it. But what it's saying is they step up more in their confidence, in their power, and the emotion then begins to take form, more. It's not about the emotions first. It's about, okay, what needs to be done. This is action oriented. So the Knight of Pentacles comes out. All right, the Devil in the reverse, and what is this? The Three of Wands in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Hermit. All of those cards fell out, so I'm going to take them. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles is that slow moving energy, but it's earth energy. Here we go with the Devil, which is Capricorn energy as well too, but it comes out in the reverse. So it's releasing some kind of negative behavior or some kind of toxic behavior or something, something that was keeping another person bound or chained. The Three of Wands, that is Aries. So the expectations weren't met. Nine of Cups, that's Cancer. And the Hermit, Virgo. So we have all of those signs out here so far. So let's get into this energy. Since they all fell out, I wasn't going to take them, but I just felt like, okay, let's just go ahead, and they all fell out for a reason. So someone here, something being slow but responsible, but maybe it was moving too slowly, or maybe somebody felt as if another person was moving too slowly. I don't know if they took it upon themselves to do something a bit sinister, maybe jumping the gun a bit, but with this Devil card, it is in the reverse. So that's saying that whatever action, if it was some kind of contract, especially if it was a contract based on a lie anyway, because the Devil does represent contracts. It can be binding contracts. And sometimes those contracts, because again, it is the Devil, they may not always be, they may appear as if they are going to be lucrative or are going to have some kind of longevity or so, of course, in the beginning for the long run. But then you start to see how that contract, how it possibly works in the favor of somebody else, more so than the person that the contract was presented to, if you understand what I mean. So it's pretty much just getting tricked, getting bamboozled. But it was like a loophole or something within some kind of legal document, perhaps. Because with the Devil coming out in the reverse, this is saying whatever was binding, it has no weight. Like, it's not holding up. And especially because with this Knight of Pentacles that appears beside it, this is, out of all of the Knights, the Knight of Pentacles would be the responsible one. It's the one who is actively searching, and they're actively doing their research as well too. They're taking their time. They're not rushing anything. Whereas the Knight of Swords, quick to rush in, quick to take action. The Knight of Wands as well too, full of fire. So always on the go. Knight of Cups slows down a bit, but it's all about the emotions as well too. But I would say out of all of them, the Knight of Pentacles, it would be the most reliable, because it might move slowly, but it's a sure thing. Someone's expectations, someone didn't expect another person to be able to defend themselves as well too. Somebody is alone. I will say there could be a Virgo, or there could be someone who maybe celebrating by themselves as well. So as you can see with the Nine of Cups, this is drinks, it's indulging, it's celebration. So perhaps somebody went to a celebration, maybe seeing someone at a celebration as well. Okay, there could have been a party, there could have been a celebration. Maybe someone attended the celebration alone, or attended some kind of event or something alone, and this is how the lie was uncovered, when people saw, or when somebody saw another person, or they saw how confident they were, they saw that they were put together in some way. Because again, Queen of Wands commanding attention. So the contract or whatever it was, it became null and void, or it didn't hold water once somebody broke free of this chain, this gate, whatever was holding them hostage. So somebody could have very well okay, for some, like I said, as I'm reading this energy, as I said, I don't know, this is kind of sounding like someone being under the captive watch of another person, or as I said, some kind of group, society, whatever, organization. But someone escaping, because with this Nine of Wands, it's low, the guard is lowered, defenseless. So someone thought another person was very defenseless as well. That's what's coming in. Someone was thinking someone was very defenseless, and they possibly thought that they want to be able to defend themselves against a lie. But somebody here, I will say, their appearance counteracted that lie. What I've been told, that it made the contract null and void. Perhaps this is why someone is now alone, or why they were able to be alone or be by themselves as well. Let's see. But as I said, someone was expecting to get somebody, because with this Three of Wands, our expectations were not met. We didn't get what we made the plan. The plan was set in place. Proper steps were taken, but again, it wasn't received. The word wasn't received. The message may not have been received either. Messages maybe have been intercepted or so, but again, as I said, it's something about this Ace of Swords, with a lie being in the center of all of this. But someone's actions, someone's appearance, someone escaping, it threw it for a loop. Ace of Pentacles. Right. Somebody thought they had that money in the bag, because we get the Ace of Swords, the Devil, Three of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles all in the middle. And so we have two aces right here. As I said, right here, straight down the middle. This was a lie about some money. All to steal some money, or to gain some type of money, to get somebody in some kind of binding contract or so. But all based on this lie. The World, that's Capricorn energy. So we have heavy earth energy. Out here we have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And Saturn, the World, that's the planet that rules Saturn. I mean, Saturn is the planet that rules Capricorn. And this card represents Saturn. So it's all about lessons. Someone not wanting a cycle to end. Someone not able to complete a cycle or something. Or not able to pass through. Perhaps somebody celebrating too soon. Perhaps maybe someone celebrating too quickly. Over celebrating as well. What is this? Temperance. So whenever I get the Temperance card, that's patience, that's balance, that is being able to merge past, present, and future with a cohesive flow without becoming overwhelmed. So it's like someone is keeping something afloat, or something is still staying afloat. Now we have the Eight of Wands. a delay with something. So there was some type of maybe communication, travel, maybe someone having some travel issues as well. So it could be transportation, it could be a car. Hmm. Something slowing down. Because maybe somebody was on the fast track, as I said. This lie was going for a while. Girl, you really got me going. You got me going. I don't know what I'm doing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. God, what is that? Girl, you really got me now. You really got da 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 da. Da 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 da. God, I cannot think of that song, but it's going through my head now. But it's that, it's like that. I think the original song or the original artist, it was like the 60s. It came out in the 60s, and I cannot think of that song. You really got me. You really got me. Or something like that. So I don't know if that song plays into that. I'll try to link it in the description box, but that song may resonate for somebody. But let's see. And now the high priestess, so that's Pisces energy. But again, here it is with this Queen of Cups, because Queen of Cups is closely associated with the High Priestess, because both being very sensitive, very, very intuitive. The High Priestess is very sensitive to information, and when I say sensitive, I mean feeling information, trusting their feelings, whether this be a man or whether this be a woman. But it's somebody who's very in tune and very in touch with their intuition. Maybe someone has lost their intuition, or they're not using their intuition, or something has happened where it has lowered their intuition. Melissa, whoever that is for, that name. So it's M's. Milwaukee, Melissa, Judgment card. Ooh, so we get the Judgment card and we get the King of Swords. I didn't realize that two card. Well, yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. So we get King of Swords and we get the Page of Pentacles. All right. Somebody want. Well, I did say somebody not wanting to wrap something up, close something out, and here we go with the Judgment card. It comes out in the reverse. Avoiding punishment, avoiding judgment. Again, especially if the lie is coming out, because this is right in the middle of this as well, and it's all in the reverse as well too. This Judgment card. So someone's actions, it's pretty much this card is Pluto. It's the planet that represents Scorpio, which is death, rebirth, um transformation, deep change as well, facing those shadow sides. So this is someone, and the Judgment is all about facing our past actions, being judged based off our past actions and the intent that we had behind them, that we, in whatever area of life and whatever we were doing and however we were treating ourselves and treating people. So of course we're being judged by all of that, and it just feels as if someone is trying to escape their judgment in some type of way. But you have this King of Swords, which could be an advisor, legal counselor, uh, someone who speaks, someone who writes, communicates in some type of way. They're very good with their words, their communication skills, and their communication style. Here we go with the Page of Pentacles, which is air energy, by the way. And now we have the Page of Pentacles. And this is earth energy. So it's studying something new. It's getting good news. It's something growth. It's potential. So it's kind of like an apprentice is what I was getting with this. Maybe someone working under someone. So because the page of it's not the page of swords, which the page of swords is about picking up new information and gathering new information and very inquisitive as well too. But the page of pentacles, this is like a new enterprise, a new business, a new venture, a new resource as well. So maybe someone looking at another person as a resource, a valuable resource. And this could be in the legal world as well too, or it could just be in like counseling or something, or just with speaking, or providing some type of providing some type of emotional output. Here we go with the Three of Swords. So it's healing. So, okay, someone, possibly whatever this situation is, as I said, I know I've read a lot. We end with the Three of Swords because I'm going to go ahead and end it now. But Three of Swords is regeneration. It's healing from the heartbreak. It's getting out of this hurt space or so. But I feel with this, especially because how deep a lot of this stuff went, and especially coming in with this lie, it was something here based off of betrayal. Because I was already feeling that vindictive vibes, right there. And it could have been that jealousy. It could have been that envy. It could have been anything because somebody now emotionally closed off. And it very well could have been because of being very jaded with this Three of Swords, because this is, as I said, yeah, it can represent healing, but right now in this energy, it's representing someone who's very very deep into this wound, whatever this is, because it's hard to get over. So because it's very hard to get over, or because it was very hard to overcome, the easiest way would have been to lie, get somebody kicked out of somewhere, get all the attention on them, maybe get somebody involved in some type of illegal contract, because it could have been something that was illegal as well too, and it could have very well been dealing with some type of property or money or so. But I feel as if with this, as I said, now some things possibly being looked at, being inspected, perhaps with that King of Swords energy, and it's something is incomplete, maybe finding something incomplete as well too, especially when it comes to contracts, because again, you have to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. So perhaps there are some things being examined, looked over with a fine-tooth comb, and something is not adding up here, or something didn't add up. So anyway, I think I named 3 things, random things that popped into my mind: Milwaukee, Melissa, and then that song. Can't even think of the name of it. But anyway, thank you all again for joining me for another installment of the Phantom Justice Tarot. I pray you all continue to do well, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and take care of one another. And I will talk to you all later. God bless you, stay safe, and bye-bye.